Next is from Chris Graham. The subject is Dante Martin injury. Morning, guys. Who's at fault for Dante Martin destroying his ankle at the Ring of Honor Supercard pay-per-view? I see people putting blame on Tony Khan, the wrestlers, and everyone involved, but is this something that has to be expected when he steps into the ring? Also, Konnan, your induction speech for Rey Mysterio's Hall of Fame induction was one of the greatest and most passionate things I've ever seen. Rey was already one of my favorites, and he truly solidified his legendary career with his speech. Thanks, guys. Chris Graham, your rating of his speech was far better than my rating, which was 2.25 stars. Okay. Um,
Konnan, did you see the? Did you see this?
Dante Martin's injury is 100% on Dante Martin. Okay, for wanting to do high risk things to get over, and the reason they're high risk is because they're at a high risk of injury. And eventually, when you do high risk moves, because the percentage of chance you get hurt is increased, you're probably going to eventually get hurt. And that's what happened to Dante Martin, and it's completely 100% on him for contributing to a spot where anybody with any common sense looked at would say, well, that has a really high chance of me getting hurt. And you got hurt. So I have no sympathy for you, because like you made the decision yourself, and like you're in the face of common sense that was staring at you saying like, dude, you could get seriously hurt doing this, and you decided, well, I'm gonna do it anyway. So, bro, you get what you asked for. It's like he's gonna be out for 6 to 9 months now, probably. He may not ever be the same, and it's like you make this decision because you don't want to listen to guys like me. You don't want to listen to people that are telling you, hey, don't risk your career to appease a bunch of this is awesome fans. If for what you got paid, and you look in that audience and you look at those people and what you did for them to get their adulation, bro, you're gonna be embarrassed of yourself. Like when you're sitting at home and wondering what did I do to my career for those people, and what I did, which was idiotic. So that's my take. But that's been my take forever. I said somebody's going to get seriously hurt, and there's going to be more injuries. This isn't going to stop these guys. They're going to do stupid like this, and they're going to get hurt. So, would you agree with that, Konnan, or am I off base here?
Nah, bro, it's hard to tell a young guy not to run, not to fly.
It's not. No, it's not. It's not hard to tell. Yeah. It's very easy to tell somebody. It's very hard to convince them that what you're telling them they should listen to.
Now we're getting that. You know what I mean?
Right. I know what you mean, but I'm not saying it's not. It's difficult to convince these people.
Because even me and Ray were talking about this the other day. I remember when people used to tell me, "Oh, beat him with a bear hug" when I first started. And I was like, "That's a lame finish,"
right?
And I wanted to do something cooler, But they were like, "Oh no, we'll get the bear hug over because of your strength and all this." And I was like, "I'm not doing that." Right. And so same thing with Ray. They would tell him, "Don't do this, don't do that," and Ray used to be like, "That I'm going out there and I'm going to rock it." So it's hard to tell these young cats, especially them, that they're already getting pops for flying and they expected of them. They're not really physical guys. They're kind of smaller. But first of all, I just want to say, how is this? Because the guy said.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You is Vikingo the AAA champion?
Yep.
Okay. Are you telling Vikingo, dude, you got to tone some of this stuff down. You're doing too much. You're going to get hurt.
Not only have I told him, I had Rey Mysterio tell him.
Right. Okay, so you're literally telling me, okay, hey, dude, like, right. If they do get hurt, and they come back through that curtain, they're going to look at you. Is there going to be that look where they're like, dude, you're right, you were right? It's like, right? Go ahead.
He already needs a knee operation, and Ray's had 14, so I told him to talk to Ray.
Right.
And Ray's giving him very good advice.
Right.
Because I want that guy to last. He's talented and he's a good kid.
And you're looking at him like, but every once in a while you can go balls to the wall like you did against Kenny Omega, but don't think you're going to work like that every match.
Right.
And you're not going to get hurt, right?
Right. The same thing on house shows.
Right.
So I just wanted to say, because the guy goes that they blame Tony, and my question is, how is Tony's fault? Did he tell him to go break his ankle?
Right.
Like Glenn said, high risk, high rewards, and sometimes high damage.
Right. Yeah. That's what we call high risk. They're high risk moves. Your percentage of injury rises. That's what we're talking about. So then, like, you can get the pop, but it's like, dude, if you F up, you get the pop, but then you can't work for another, like a year.
And since we're talking about
like,
high
yeah,
risk and high rewards, you want to get high?
right.
As Towley would say.
But plus two, dude, it's like these young guys, bro. You should maximize all your time in your youth in the ring. It's like you guys are giving up. Like Dante Martin's gonna be out probably 6 to 9 months, and what is he? 24 years old. Like that's a prime. It's like this is different than like being 45 years old and getting hurt like Edge towards tricep or Christian Cage towards tricep. These guys are old. They didn't really perform a lot in the ring. It's like you don't want to miss your prime years, which is why you should tone back some of the stuff in your prime years so you can maximize like your time in your youth. Like you guys are getting hurt and like you're sitting out during your prime years. Like person, which is like you should look at it from that spectrum.